Hello Pisces, welcome to Tabs Tarot. This is the second time I've tried to do your reading today. So please take, I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to thank you for all your support in watching this channel. I thank you for being here. I thank you for your wonderful likes, shares, subscribes, all your messages. Truly grateful. And this is the only place I am posting any readings. You won't find them anywhere, although I have had a thought about Instagram and TikTok, but I've not done anything. So at the moment it will just be here, and if I do go over there I will let you know, but right now I have no plans on going on there. I've got to figure out how it works, everything. So this is the only place that you will find me. So if anyone is asking you for money, for private readings, I don't do private readings. I haven't ever done private readings, so I would not be offering anybody a private reading. So please don't fall for that. Don't give them any money, because I would never ask you for money. So please don't part with your money for anything that is linked to Tabs Tarot. I have cleansed your cards. As I say, this is the second run I'm doing at this. I would like to say, please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's have a go at your reading again. Right, message for Pisces, please. What does Pisces need to know? What is the message for Pisces, please? Okay then. A trapped heart. So, it says, step outside of your comfort zone. So it says, dear heart, I know you feel trapped and confused as you are not sure of whom to turn to for help or in what direction to proceed. At times it may appear as though no matter what you do, someone seems upset or disappointed. Inside, you suffer with uncertainty and experience heavy, suffocating emotions. You may even feel like pushing it all down and numbing yourself. After all, you have done that before. However, there is a wiser part of you that says, please, please breathe and feel. While it would be easy to continuously occupy yourself, you are being asked to sit quietly with your feelings and allow them to reveal to you what you need to do in order to create more freedom. This could be extremely uncomfortable, as you may need to leave a toxic relationship, change your career, work on transforming old habits, move to a new area, or take responsibility for your finances. Whatever it is, you have to face the truth of your situation and gain the courage to step outside of your comfort zone, as it is only there that you will find yourself and the freedom of choice you seek. Your heart healing says, grab your journal and record the situation you find yourself in. Start to explore whether or not you can see any aspects of what you want to run away from or resist being mirrored to you from the other person or people. If so, are you willing to take responsibility and adjust? Are you being treated harshly by others and not heard? How do you treat yourself? Are you really trapped in a situation, or have you convinced yourself that there is no way out? If there was a way that allowed you to move towards self-love, freedom and healing, what would it be? Give yourself time to meditate on what that may look like and what preparation you may need to do in order to move forward. Okay, so I'm going to pull you 6 tarot cards, and we're going to have a look at the 6 messages that come in for you. Okay then, what are the 6 messages for Pisces, please? Okay, so I'm going to clarify as I go along. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles talks about your wealth, your financial security, the domestic, the family, inheritance. I feel there could be long-term success here. It's bringing in attainment. There's lots of stability. And I feel that you are contributing to love and home. So let's pull you some cards. Okay. So first of all, you have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So 7 of Pentacles is saying that there is a lack of a long-term view. Maybe you're not planning things for the future, and maybe it is time that you need to look to the future, because I feel that there is a limited success or reward here. There's a lot of impatience, and there could be some distractions, and you may be working without results, and it can bring in delays and disappointments. We have justice. So justice will talk about truth, fairness, oh God, dear, tired today. So justice talks about fairness, truth. There is clarity here. There is like law, you know, you got to abide by the law. There is equality here. And I feel that there is some sort of balance. And it talks about cause and effect as well. You also have love here. So this talks about the lovers. So I do feel that it's possible that you are in a relationship, a partnership. It could be business or it could be love. I feel that there is a union between you both. There's lots of love, heart and harmony here. As I say, there is a union or a partnership. I do feel that it could bring in a lot of sexuality passion, values, some sort of alignment where it's going to bring in strength the two together. And I do feel that there is going to be this deep love. But love always brings a choice, because it takes two people. And if it's only one person that is feeling this way, the other one might be saying, oh, and you know, and but just remember, there is always a choice when it comes to love. You both got to be in it wholeheartedly, or, you know, it's just not going to work. So we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about, sorry, I've got mind blank. King of Wands talks about, excuse me, a good leader, a visionary leader. He's an entrepreneur. He's someone who can see the bigger picture. And this is what you need to do. You need to see the bigger picture. Before you confess your love completely to someone, you need to make sure that they can reciprocate it, because they do have that choice whether they want to walk away or not. I feel that the King of Wands is someone who is very career focused, and is also someone who can overcome problems. You also have the Magician, and the Magician talks about action, creation, manifestation. There could be power, clarity, and I feel that a lot of it is self-confidence. You need the willpower, the skill. I feel that there is a lot of creativity in you, and I just feel that you need the concentration and to be a bit more resourceful. We have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card talks about courage, passion, subtle powers, compassion, persuasion. There is an influence, and I do feel that there is an inner strength here. I feel that you could be very focused as well. So why is strength here? Okay then. So Queen of Pentacles is someone who is like a mother figure, caring, nurturing, supportive, reliable, a working parent, someone you can depend on, and will always be there for you. Two of Pentacles is saying that you have multiple priorities. There is news and time management coming in. Things may be a little bit unpredictable at the moment. So you have potential and possibility. And I feel that it could be that you're being released now from restrictive energies. You see, you got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is normally some people in a boat, and it says that you've been through a very rough time, through a difficult relationship. It could have got physical, verbal, abusive in some sort of way. And it's been really rough and hard going. And it normally says that you're moving into calmer waters, and you're needing to put distance between you and a partner. Or it could be that there is distance between you and a partner and you are coming closer together. It could be that there has been a lot of distance and you're now moving closer together. Temperance is going to bring in balance, peace, patience, but you need to do things in moderation. I do feel that you need to have some sort of inner calm and perspective. I do feel that you need to have a deep insight, and there has to be a sacrifice, a change, and the willingness to release and let go. So you got the aeroplane now. So there is travel coming in with the Six of Swords and the aeroplane. So it's saying that there is travel there. We've got the Nine of Stones. Now, the Nine of Stones talks about the fruits of your labour, your comfort, your rewards, your luxury. There's contentment, a lot of self-sufficiency and plenty. This is normally a card where you want for nothing. I feel that you could work on your skills and get that cup, and you know you're able to manifest this job to a high standard. But I do feel that if you complete a apprenticeship to a high standard, I feel that you are going to be financially stable and financially independent. We have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups talks about celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, engagements. There could be this coming in. There will be celebrations of some kind. It could be even through a graduation, coming of age, even possibly the birth of a child. But there are some celebrations coming in, maybe with family, friends, co-workers. But there are celebrations coming in. So what is the celebration? Oof. Okay then, so I feel that you are going to go through a tower moment. There is going to be a tower moment coming in with these celebrations. I feel that there is a sudden change, upheaval, chaos, some sort of revelation and an awakening. So, this is the sun. This is to do with a sun. There could be an aggression here. He could be seeing himself as a warrior, and there could be self-assertion. And this could bring in conflict and potential for rage. So maybe your son needs a little bit of guidance. Maybe if it's for a relationship and all that, he may need some sort of guidance on how to treat women. But I do feel that there is some sort of aggression there with him. But the sun is here. The sun is saying that things can be very positive and things can turn out really well. There could be a baby, and it talks about the self. I mean, it could be that you've been going through this conflict already, and you're going to be the hero of the tale. And you're developing some sort of self-esteem here. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about a mutual attraction between you and another person, a partnership, a unified love. To me, this could be your soulmate coming in. So why do we have the Two of Cups? One more card or two. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is saying that you're feeling trapped. You're putting yourself in some self-imposed restrictions. You're feeling trapped, feeling stuck. It could be that you've taken on too many responsibilities and people are laying a whole load more on top because you just get on with it and get it done. I feel that someone could be throwing a whole load more responsibilities on top of you. I do feel that there is a new beginning coming in. I do feel that you're going to break free and go off on an adventure. I feel you are a free spirit. I feel that there's a lot of innocence and spontaneous things here. I feel that you're going off on a journey. And you have the Queen of Swords. Things may not be as easy and cut and dry as you may seem, or you may think. Queen of Swords is someone who's going to put up boundaries. And I wouldn't advise you to cross those boundaries because the Queen's sword is sharper than her. The Queen's words are sharper than her swords. She's not the sort of person you want to get on the wrong side of. So I feel that with your partner, this person, this Queen of Swords, needs to be treated with respect. You abide by her rules. And I feel that if you stick by the rules, you are going to be okay. But you cross those boundaries and she will cut through you like a knife. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing. Things are starting to turn, maybe in your favour. Because the Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck. There is good luck here. There is karma and life cycles here. It talks about the destiny, the turning point. Things may be a little bit challenging. And I do feel that this is an inevitable fate. There are ups and downs and things can be very unpredictable. So let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So Six of Wands in reverse. This talks about egotism. You may have a lot of, egotism. and you're lacking in confidence. You may feel that you're losing. There could be a lack of recognition, and you may not be as popular as you hoped you were going to be. Someone may be trying to discredit you. I do feel that you could be facing some sort of disappointment. And I do feel that there is a private achievement here. We have the star. So the star says that there is a wish that you're making that could come true. The star brings in hope. I feel that you've got hope with the star. It could be something for winter. There could be some big strides made in winter. That's why it's like a winter scene. I do feel that you're going to get some idealism. There could be something intellectual there. I feel you could be unemotional and maybe a little bit unconventional and progressive there. The star also talks about having hope, calm, healing, faith, purpose. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands talks about inspiration, ideas, discovering and exploring things. He likes to be a free spirit, likes to get out there exploring, going on adventures. And maybe this is what you want. Maybe this is what you're like. Or, it may be something that your job encourages you to do. So the Page of Wands has limitless potential. There is news, messages and information. And as I say, a free spirit, and this brings in excitement and freedom. Okay, so we're looking at the bottom of the decks now. So the first one, it says that there is some temptation here with the Devil card. So there is something here that you're feeling really tempted by. Now, the thing is, you've got to think about, is there some toxic traits here? Is it, what is your, what is it that you want? Because these temptations can lead you to some sort of destructive behaviour. You may take that bite of that apple of love and, you may have taken too big a bite. And you start picking up these toxic traits. And I feel that you may need to look at those toxic traits. We got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about someone causing betrayal, deception. There's a lot of theft and dishonesty here because you think you're going to get away with it. there could be some trickery here. I feel you could be trying to act strategically, but there is fraud here as well. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel that there is some abundance here. Maybe you're trying to dupe someone. I feel that there is abundance here, and opportunities. Now, it could be a new career or financial opportunity, a new adventure and prosperity. I'm not quite sure I like the way that lot went, but they were on the bottom, so that's what you don't see coming. We have the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles talks about giving, receiving, the balance, the sharing wealth and sharing inheritance. Hold on a second. So Six of Pentacles. So you're expressing maternal or compassionate instincts. And you're doing it in a patient or practical manner. We have the Emperor in reverse. Now then, the Emperor in reverse. He is someone who is domineering, controlling, has a lack of self-discipline, rigid, stubborn, a tyrant, and very reckless. So if that's how you are, I suggest that this is the toxic traits that the Devil card, the Temptation, was talking about. And I feel that you may need to deal with these actions because they can get you into a lot of trouble. We have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands talks about preparation, progress, a lot of foresight. There is activity here, giving you enterprise, expansion and overseas opportunity, which could be why the travel is coming in. And this is you like moving forward. Let's see what this is going to do. Oh, we've got two out. Okay then. So we have change. It says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me, and I am brilliant, and I am blessed. Hold on a second. And the second one is play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Right, so I'm pulling you some of these. It gives you a affirmation, and they just want you to think about it and try and do your own words of what it's trying to say. So let's get 3 cards. Okay. So we have, I experience joy as I act in loving service to others, And it says, I act in loving service to others by, and you've got to put in what the blank is. Let's bring it over here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough space over here. We'll give it a go. The next one is, I spark joy in my heart when I am true to myself. And it says, I am true to myself when and you've got to fill in the blanks. I harness the power of affirmations to change my mindset. And it says, I will focus on this affirmation. And then you've got to put the rest in. Right, let's get 3 cards. Okay. So it says, your words have great power. Always use them with kindness, especially when talking to yourself. You don't always need to be doing. Sometimes it's okay to just be. And don't wish for world peace. Start with inner peace and go from there. Okay, so now I want to pull you 3 of these. Okay, so it says, awakening. Uncomfortable shifts lead you to peace. Pleasure, seek it and become it. And soul's light. Creation reminds you of your light. So, I need one more card. There we go. Thank you. So first of all, you got Brave Bear. Take steps you never have before. Search deep within for the truth. Darkness, you may be lost and unable to find your way, but remember that your spirit guides shine their light on you. And mother and child, your nurturing nature gives you endless compassion. Use this to shape your career and life path. So Pisces, that's what I have for you. I finally got to the end, and I want to wish you all the best. This is the second reading. I got almost to the end of the last one when it cut off. So I want to say thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. I thank you for all your support. If you could kindly like and subscribe, I'll be truly grateful. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.